Hello, my name is Ramona Glisson, and I'm a candidate in the EDLD program at Lamar University. I chose to do the leading video option 1, which was to lead a focus group on professional development. When looking back at the focus group that I conducted about professional development, I felt that everyone walked away from the meeting with valuable information from everyone that was in attendance. I feel that the group was very comfortable with each other, which led to a very open and constructive discussion. After the group discussion, I surveyed the members to get their feedback on how they felt the discussion went. Everyone was on the same page when it came to the question, was the agenda followed during the meeting? And they agreed that yes, it had been followed. The focus group moved from question to question with ease, and everyone put in valuable information when it was their time to speak. The objectives of the group were simple: how the effectiveness is and perceived importance that professional development has in teacher growth. When it came to time management, the group was kept on task and moved along at a good pace to keep their interaction at its highest potential. The communication between the group was great. Everyone participated in the discussion and had valuable input to the questions and comments of the other group members. Everyone was respectful when the others were talking about giving their answers. There was great talk back and forth between the group members. They were able to answer all the questions that I had prepared for them. They were able to think on their feet when I threw out a different question, or something that was a redirect question about something that someone else had said in an answer. During the focus group, I was able to ask questions to the group and see the response from very different perspectives of all grade levels and teaching subjects. The first question was, what is the most powerful and impactful professional development activity you have experienced? All the teachers seemed to agree and felt that the most powerful professional development was one that materials or concepts were ready to be taken back and applied to their classroom the next day. They were hands-on and materials were made, or it was a concept that had been demonstrated so that they could see in action how to implement it. The second question was, why was it powerful and meaningful to you? The teachers were able to give specific reasons from either the hands-on experience that they received at the training or the fact that it was very specific towards their content area, and it was able to shed light on what they were dealing with in their classrooms. The third question was, how effective are professional development opportunities? These questions sparked probably the most conversation of all questions. During this part of the discussion, teachers expressed that many times they're lumped into one professional development that may not pertain to their certain content. This leads to that feeling of, this is a waste of time. I feel that as a leader, this is probably the most powerful part of the discussion. It made me step back and think when presenting to the whole group. Professional development, it may need to be more behavior-based. That is the one common area that teachers said that they wanted more help. When presenting content-based professional development, when it needs to be broken down by specific contents. When looking back at the focus group, I would say that the entire meeting was a success. Everyone in the group was active and brought valuable information to the discussion. They were open and forthcoming on how they felt about professional development. They agreed that sometimes people who lead professional development sometimes are out of touch with the classroom, and there is some disconnect to the audience. The group was able to give detailed response to all the questions that were asked of them, and they were able to think on the fly when follow-up questions were asked. The only thing that I would change about this would be adding more people. I would do this focus group again with other teachers and add to the number of teachers that would be involved to get a better understanding of how teachers are feeling about professional development. I was surprised that these teachers were able to relate to each other on their views towards professional development. Even though they were all in different subjects, they were able to relate to each other. Having this experience of leading this focus group will help me as a leader as I make the transition to an administrator, because I will be able to hold focus groups like this one and know how to keep the focus group focused. It will help me better my staff to be comfortable with me as the principal and let them know that they can voice their concerns about certain issues in the school, and we can conduct this focus group to get a wide variety of perceptions towards the same topic. This experience opened my eyes to what it takes to lead a group like this and to keep those people headed on the same track, making sure that everyone is respectful and that the comments were constructive. Thank you very much.